Lions, we are so happy that you're here this year. We're so excited. I am here with Leo the Lion, and one of the first things that we want to make sure you all understand is that we'll give you each one of these cool face masks with the lion on it, and that we do need you to wear that mask all the time once you're inside the building. If you're outside the building, it's okay to take your mask off, but when you are inside of the building, we need you to wear that mask. And look, Leo has his mask on. You've got to cover his nose. Okay, now we're gonna head in and show you the next procedure. Yeah, so if you're on time to school, you come in the front doors and you just come in these second set of doors. You don't even need to go in the main office. You just come on this way, and off you go. You can go find your class. So, if you are late because, I don't know, your alarm didn't go off or something, and you need to check in, then you need to come in the main office, and you'll see we've got the X's on the ground, so you can be socially distanced. Leo's heading up there, giving him his name. They're going to give him a ticket so he can get into his class, and because you're late, we're going to need to take a temperature check. So they will do a temperature check, and Leo looks like he's good to go. I just need to remind you that if that mask falls down below your nose like this, you've always got to keep pulling it up. Leo has a problem because he's got quite a large face. But anyway, we want to continue with some hallway procedures. Just like if your parents were driving out on the road, we want you to keep on the right side of the road. So you would be on the right, and if you're coming this way, you're on the right. So regardless of which direction you're going, you're on the right. And that also includes the stairs. If you see the stairs there, the right side is for up, and the left side, which is really the right side when you're coming down, is for down. So here we are at Mrs. Bagley's class, and some classes may be a little bit different, but at her class, she wants to have the students will get themselves a nice little spray of hand sanitizer. Good job, Leo. And then we enter the classroom. Now at the end of the class, we are going to make sure that we sanitize the desk and the chairs before we leave. So, Mrs. Bagley is going to hand out a paper towel to each student. Good job, Leo. And then she's going to spray the desk, and I believe the chair, and the student is going to wipe, and now we have a clean desk. All the desks in the room are clean now for the next class. Now students, if you have a class at this end of the building, like if you have theater or PE or art, music, or any of those CTE classes, you will have to have a temperature check before you enter. So here's Leo going to PE. And once again, Leo is good, no temperature. So we're gonna head on into the gym. So we know that you get thirsty during the day, and so we just want to let you know that we do have drinking fountains available. We really prefer that you have a water bottle, and we've got these water filling stations that are really great because then you don't have to touch anything. But if you do forget your water bottle, we are allowing you to use the drinking fountain. The custodians are coming around, and they are cleaning those touch points very frequently. So now, here we are in the bathroom, and this is where you always have to make sure you wash your hands, and we want you to do that as much as possible. So Leo's going to demonstrate how to wash his hands. He's getting some soap. He's rubbing it good. And a good rule of thumb is you should rub it as long as it takes you to sing the happy birthday song. So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Keep rubbing, Leo. Happy birthday, dear Leo. Happy birthday to you. Sometimes it helps to get a little bit of water on there too before you start scrubbing. And be sure you get in between all the fingers, the wrists, the palms. Get them all nice and clean. Good job. And then take a paper towel, dry them off. He's doing a great job. Leo's a great hand washer. And finally, Leo, throw your paper towel in the garbage. Good job, Leo. Oh, it's lunchtime, and you know what that means. Everybody's hungry for lunch. So we've got 3 lines here at West Jordan Middle. So the first line would be the main dish, and that's this first line right here that Leo's lined up on. He's standing right there on those footprints, and he's gonna go in there when it's his turn and get his lunch. Good job. And we are not using any keypads this year. All the lunch purchasing is going to be handled through your ID card that you received in first period. And you should have received the lanyard as well. There'll be a machine for you to scan for your lunch. So you have to make sure you always bring this. You cannot get your lunch without your barcode. Please, please, please don't forget that. Then, if you want another option, we have 2 other options. One line is for sandwiches and McChicken nuggets and pizza and Ribicue sandwiches and things like that with French fries. And that line is right over here. You come down this line and you'll see these footprints right here, and you stand here until it's your turn. And again, Leo's gonna go in, stay on those social distancing marks until he gets up there to get his lunch. He's gonna use his ID scanner barcode so he can have lunch. Remember, no barcode, no lunch. Ha. Be sure to always have your barcode. There is one more line, and it's over there. Leo's gonna head over that direction. And in that line, we've got salad and we've got Subway sandwiches. So that's what you will do, the same process. You'll go to the line, be sure you're social distancing. When you get up there, you'll get your lunch. Oh, see how he is sanitizing his hands before he goes in and gets his lunch. There is a hand sanitizer at each line, so you can continually be sanitizing your hands. And again, he's using his barcode for lunch. And then you're gonna find a place to sit. And as you'll notice, we have put little lion stickers on the benches. So we want you to sit on the sticker. We want to make sure that you are social distancing. So there's 2 per seat, then 1, then 2, then 1. And it's opposite on the other side. So be sure that you always sit on a lion at lunch. And as you might have heard, we are on a block schedule now. So this is our block schedule, and we are going with odd and even days. So we are starting today with an odd day because 7th graders were here yesterday and that was the even day. But we'll rotate even and odd through Monday through Thursday. And here's the bell schedule. And you'll go to your lunch based on who your 4th or 5th period teacher is, depending on whether it's an odd or even day. And as you've noticed, first period is every single day. So you'll go to first period every day, and then depending on the day, you'll go to your odd classes or your even classes. Yeah, Leo's trying to make sure he understands this as well. Friday is a little bit different. Friday is an optional day. It's a day that you can choose, or a teacher can choose to invite you to come on Friday. Here's our schedule. We have 30-minute sections. Leo, can you see that? I heard lions can see really well in the dark. And you'll go through, again, your A or B schedule if you're here. But again, Friday's optional, and the afternoon, we have some virtual options. So you can actually learn with your teacher virtually. Now, students, at the end of the day, we have a whole new exit plan for you. And so what we're doing this year is we're going to make sure that every student exits out whichever pod they're in. So you're not going to come back into the main halls here when the bell rings to exit. You're going to go out the outside doors. If you're in this CTE, art, theater, music area, you will go out the doors that way. So from your class, you will exit out the doors outside. Again, no one comes in to this area. And again, we are not handing out lockers this year in the hall. You're going to be able to take your backpack with you. Once you get outside, we've got a few students that ride a bus. And here is an example of a bus number that's going to be shown outside by where the bus will pick you up. And we're going to head out there and see what the bus stops look like. Right, Leo? So Leo's heading out there. He's excited because he's got music lessons after school today. He can't wait to get there. So he's anxious and he's heading out to the bus. Good job, Leo. All the buses line up out here in the back on the west side of the school. And there will be eventually cones, but until we get the cones, we'll put the bus number like this, stick it in the ground, and you'll be able to see where your bus is. And we'll want you to line up behind the sign, making sure that you're staying socially distant from your friends until the bus gets here, and you'll load the bus, and the bus will take you home safely. Thanks, Lions. It's been fun getting to know you.